House rent increment. All landlords of commercial houses in Nigeria should take note of this. All landlords of commercial houses should take note of this on what should be done on house rent. Considering how the outbreak of COVID-19 has hindered the progress of different sectors in the country this year, there is no doubt that there will be changes in various aspects of the economy, as Vice President Yemi Osinbajo had earlier said that the challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic have presented an unprecedented opportunity for Nigeria to reset critical sectors of its economy. All landlords should consider making favorable changes in the aspect of house rent. Seeing the condition of citizens amid COVID-19, landlords should never think of house rent increment at this time. Rather, they should consider reducing house rent this year. In sync with this, landlords should understand that the whole population is facing a drop in income earnings as a result of how COVID-19 has affected Nigerian economy. Landlords should understand that as the federal government lifted lockdown and enforced curfew on citizens for over 3 months, many have been at home without any source of income. How then will they cope with the payments of increased house rents? All landlords of commercial houses in Nigeria should consider reducing house rent this year. If you agree with this, let us know. Or do you think that the government is just making things out of nothing? So guys, when they talk about it's in two ways, because even the so-called landlords too, they are, what are they? They are even citizens as well, that they really still need money. But if you look at the whole thing thoroughly, why should they even increase the salary, or why should they even increase the house rent? Because it makes no sense, because it's not as if they are doing any special thing to the house. Instead of even in some countries, government is even paying house rent for people as well. And of course, if in as much they are not going to be increasing, or they are not, people are still going to be paying, it is not as if maybe the people should not pay, because we are even talking of a increment in the house rent. What of people who will not even pay at all, who don't even have money to pay for the current amount they are paying for their houses? Not to talk of increment. We should not even be talking about increments. I think that should not even be coming up. The landlords should even be praying on how to even get their money paid during the pandemic, during this whole thing, because things, even after the ease of the lockdown, how many people are really working? Business has not even gone back to the way it used to be. So where would they even get money to pay for the present prices of the rent? Not to talk of increasing it. Increasing itself is not going to pay. It's not going to help matter. It's going to get what they are supposed to be fighting for is on how to even get the money they are being paid before now. They are not even going to get it. Majority of the landlords will not even get the recent payments they are paying, let alone that you want to increase it. It's not even going to happen. I think they will even be happy. Let them even collect what they have been collecting, because a lot of people will still come and say, no, they don't have a money to even pay. We have been on lockdown and business has not really started the way it used to be. So we are not even paying. I don't think there's any landlord that wants to come and say, oh, I want to increase my rent, when you have not even been paid they have not been paid the ones that they ought to have gotten from their tenants. So they even need to be praying that they should be getting the normal rents, let alone increasing it. I think that's just my own this thing. But unfortunately, the government can just be giving advice, be saying this and this and that. What do they do to help people? You see, this issue of school feeding. They said they have spent 15 billion naira on school feeding. I was even surprised that even NAS that said that they are going to go on strike if government should continue with the school feeding, because they believe that the children at home channel that money to the parents. Like now, the government is supposed to be subsidizing for all those landlords, for those who are paying. But now, what are they supposed to do? They don't even have records. We don't even know the population, the number of people that we have. We don't even know where they stay. These people that call themselves educated people, they know what is obtained outside the country, because of their greed, because of their whatever. They cannot even let us even start from that, because this COVID-19 has been able to expose a lot of things that they have not been doing. And I've been saying it right from time that I don't think this COVID-19 is going to teach them lesson, because at some point everything will just go back to normal. Initially, it was that initial time when this whole thing started. Everybody was like, yes, these people will have a rethink of that. But after some time, you just begin to see that they are now used to the whole thing, and they are even making a lot of corruption. Is even see they are even thriving on in corruption as regards to this COVID-19. Nobody's even afraid again. So those are the things. When the issue of palliative came up, that was when everybody knew that we don't have structure. We don't have structure. People have been talking about we don't have structure. Even if you have the money to give to people, all in the name of palliatives, how do you share them? How do you know who and who you are going to give? They were saying, oh, they should pay through BVN. Some people will tell you that how many people, what is the percentage of people who have a bank account? Is it not those who have bank accounts, who have money, that will say they want to go and get a bank account? Some people still keep their money at home. Now, they will still tell you that, because you can see that, because most of the time we tend to believe that things that are happening around us, it depends on the people that you are living with. That is when a lot of people just generalize that, oh, okay, yes, now a lot of my friends are online, they use internet. Some people just believe that everybody in the whole country, they are on the same level. And that is why even at higher level too, they just say that, oh, everybody is managing, everybody is okay, and all of that. Now Nigeria is the headquarter of people living in abject poverty. Then how many millions of people are in that abject poverty? When you say somebody is living in abject poverty, do you know what it means? The person cannot even afford 100 naira or 200 naira or whatever a day. So how do you expect? And we have people in that categories. How will you be able to manage those people? Then that is to tell you, if about 80 or 90 million, we have almost 220 according to statistics, 20 million people in the country. Then if you have almost 90 or 100 million people living in abject poverty, when you say living in abject poverty, those people can't even have access to banking or whatever. So people who are making that a submission that it is not going to be possible, because the real people who are supposed to get this palliative, they are in that category. So using that bank or whatever is not going to even work. Those are the things that this government is supposed to be looking at, all those loopholes. Not that they didn't know, but this palliative has been able to expose it. But yet they are not even doing anything. You are talking about landlord and whatever, they should not increase. If they don't even increase, are you not supposed to make provisions for people who are supposed to even pay us rent, because they can't even pay the rent they are paying before? The normal price, they can't pay it, let alone they want to increase it. So no reasonable landlord will want to do that, because he will want to even get what is being paid before now. So that is how it is. Let them do the right thing. Let the government do the right thing. Let us even have structure. They won't do it. They will not do it. So nobody can suggest that let us even have a database, comprehensive database. But when election time comes, that is when we now be hearing that, oh, we have a word this, word that. They will be election time, because they want to do mago. So let's hear what people are saying concerning this issue of increments or no increments. Someone says federal government should have lived by example by reducing all government taxes, including AEDC bills. Tell Dangote to reduce the cost of a cement that went up during COVID-19. Really? Okay. Someone say correct. Your house was built before COVID-19 cement, before cement increment. So why campaign or complain? Okay. Did NEPA reduce their tariff? Did transporter reduce their fare? So government is pitying us. How much do they map out for just renovation of a National Assembly House? During stay at home, how many families got a worthy assistance from this wicked and lie government? We don't need pity anymore from government that gives with right hand and collect it back with left. This government is extremely wicked. Masses of this forsaken country only believe in God to see tomorrow. Okay, kudos to you. You had really justified. Okay. Someone says here that because of COVID-19, why not the government pay half of the rent? Of course, they're supposed to do that. If you guys can do well up there, I'm sure paying house rent can't be our worries. So bring down things in government control first, and things will fix itself. I beg una. What has government done for the citizens even before and after COVID-19? You are deciding for someone who suffer on his own without any assistance from government to build his house. Use your brain. Well, federal government. At the same time, we landlord should consider the plead of the government. Of course, no whatever is going to do that. No reasonable landlord will want to even increase at this time, because they just want to get their normal rent and let life move on. For them to even get to the normal rate, I don't think it's going to be easy again. So not let alone increasing it. Government needs to do what they need to do. They should not just be like somebody saying they're just trying to pity the people, but what you are supposed to do, you are not doing it. See the act of the National Assembly, and they want to remove it without many whatever, with the taxpayers' money. Is that necessary? People are asking, what economic value is that going to get us? The people who are inside that place, they don't even make laws. They don't even make a pass bills that will even favor the masses. So what is their benefits in the first place? So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this whole thing. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.